Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hope you are doing well. I wanted to make a video to talk about what Rewired's response is going to be to the announced statewide shutdown that is going to affect tomorrow. To be perfectly honest, I've tried to make about 10 of these videos now, and I cried on a bunch of them, to be perfectly transparent. And then I got phone calls from you guys on the other ones trying to know what's Rewired going to do. So I smartened up, and I'm not crying anymore. I'm okay. I'm going to get through this one. Second, I put airplane mode on so you guys can't call me. So there you go. This video should be uninterrupted. So here we go. Rewired is going to be open for full in-person normal schedule Monday and Tuesday of this week. And technically we are breaking protocol by doing that, but here's the reality. We need a little more time to make this decision. I want to get in-person classes done Monday, Tuesday. I want to buy us enough time to make this big decision because it's not a light one. And part of the reason for needing to buy time is there's a few reasons, really two. One, me, like my own head, my own thoughts need a little more time, as well as me and the team. So there's there's just some conversations need to have of what our options really are, although they're very limited, and what this would look like where we're at, and Rewired takes care of a lot of people, and Rewired is a very special place to a lot of people, so we don't take this lightly, and we need a little more time. So that's part of it. The other one is this. I happen to know that our mayor and a very specific team that represent a lot of different industries in our state are meeting almost right now. They start in a few minutes, talking about what the greater Spokane area's response is going to be to this. And that level of leadership, especially coming from the top down for this area, that voice is going to matter a lot. On which industries are going to push back, which ones are going to comply, what our overall, Spokane's response is going to be. I want to wait to see a little more information come out from that meeting and what that voice is going to sound like. And although they're meeting today, the truth is, just like I'm experienced as well, they're on a much larger level, but they're going to need some time to put that voice together and that message together. So I want to wait for that. And I think if we wait a few days, we should hear. So it buys us some time to wait for that as well. What I'll say for this, so what does that mean when Wednesday rolls around, which is kind of the next question, right? I don't know for sure yet, to be perfectly honest. And I think right now, the number one thing that I need to provide for people as the main voice of our brand and our business is just clarity. So to be super clear, we are fully open Monday and Tuesday for normal classes. Come on in. It's going to be great. And we will let you know early this week, if not by Wednesday, what it looks like moving forward. If we do shut down, I think the reality is we're going to have to just pause. We're going to have to pause people's memberships for the majority. What does that look like? Are we going to rent out equipment? Are we going to do more virtual workouts? Is there going to be a virtual membership option temporarily? All of those questions, we need a little more time. On the other hand, if we do stay open, what risk does that really look like? Obviously, the immediate one is the first fine that gyms have been getting is $10,000, and they only get worse from there, and they usually keep stacking up. And that's obviously a major risk. There's also risks of being sued by a member that thinks that we were operating unethically for being open. So there's realities there, and I know that that's something no one wants to talk about, no one wants to think about, but it's happening, and it has happened in our state. And I want to make sure that we don't rush any of these decisions, because at the end of the day, and this is kind of where I'll finish this message, there is no playbook on any of this, but good leaders step up in times like this. I don't think me and my staff have been perfect by any means, but I will say this. I know when I lay my head down on my pillow at night and I look back at how I led the gym in 2020, I'm pretty fucking proud. Really am. We're still alive, which is absurd that we've survived all this. And I think a big part of that is that it's been made abundantly clear to me this year that I'm called to do this. I am. I've sacrificed an abundant amount to build the business and the brand and the community and the the product, if you will, that we all come to love to enjoy. And I'm going to protect that thing like crazy. And protecting it might mean we have to shut down for a little while and put things on pause. It also might mean like, okay, here's how we're going to stay open. And I don't know that answer yet, but I do know that I feel abundantly confident in a season like this, that although this sucks, and although that if I was to be completely transparent, I know that I'm not alone in this. I feel like a lot of business owners right now, especially small local ones like me, would rather just crawl in a hole and let this thing pass over, but that's not going to help anybody. The truth is we need to lead. We need to be clear. And we need to continue to do my two biggest primary roles at our business is this: take care of the members and protect the brand. That's the two biggest things that I try and focus on day in and day out. Everything that I do for the business has to come back to those two things: take care of the members and protect the brand. And that includes a lot of things now. That includes making sure our staff is taken care of. That includes making sure that, you know, we financially can figure out how the heck we're supposed to handle this. That we can still have a gym down the road to come back to someday, to keep people safe regardless. So there's a lot to weigh through. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. I appreciate you guys being patient with us. Give us a couple days. I also appreciate everybody understanding that I will probably not respond to a personal text message or a personal voicemail. I love you guys, but I can't get back to almost 200 of you. So this video is going to help communicate that. I look forward to seeing you beautiful people tomorrow at the gym. Be kind to your coaches. We're going to be under a lot of stress. So love you guys. I'm rooting for you, and let's keep crushing this year the best that we can. See ya.